I'm going to ask you a very important question, and your answer will probably be no. Are you ready? What if the you watching this video right now, thinking, breathing, weren't actually one person, but three separate personalities living inside you simultaneously, and often at war with each other? What's more, only one of these three personalities is actually living in the present moment in real time. The other two are preoccupied with ghosts from the past and fears about the future. And you, without realizing it, may have lost control of your life to one of these ghosts. Today, we will uncover this hidden trio within you by bringing together the deepest findings of psychology and neuroscience. This video isn't just an interesting theory. It will offer the key to understanding why you sometimes irrationally sabotage yourself, why you repeat the same mistakes over and over, and why you constantly feel an internal conflict within. By watching this video to the end, you'll achieve three things. First, you'll be able to instantly identify which inner personality is behind your simplest daily decisions. What to eat, who to be angry at, why you procrastinate. Second, you will learn to hear the true voice underlying your emotional reactions and see how to soothe it. And third, most importantly, you will discover the simple formula for making these three inner forces work together as a team, not as enemies. If you are tired of repetitive cycles in your life, endless internal conflicts, and self-sabotaging behaviors, this map is for you. Because it's time to stop looking for the enemy outside and start understanding the game within. Let's begin. Let's get to know the first person within us. We can call it the child self. This entity, regardless of your physical age, is a living, breathing record of your 5 to 7-year-old self. Its purpose is simple and primitive: to protect you. According to it, the world is full of dangers, and its coping mechanism consists of primitive instincts that served our ancestors thousands of years ago. Fight, flight, or freeze. The greatest characteristic of this child self is that it is fixed in time. For it, there is no such thing as time. Every emotionally intense moment it experiences, a shame, a failure, an abandonment, a great joy, is as fresh as if it happened yesterday. That's why the overwhelming shame you feel when you receive criticism today is actually a replay of that moment in elementary school when you gave the wrong answer. Or the fear of rejection in a relationship is an echo of an emotional deprivation felt in childhood. So how does this child self-sabotage you? The answer is through games. As psychologist Eric Berne describes in his theory of transactional analysis, this childlike ego plays unconscious games to attract attention, control, or guarantee love. These include the poor me game, constantly complaining to get attention, and the look what you did game, taking control by blaming others. If you frequently feel like a victim, have temper tantrums, or become dependent on others for approval, the child ego is probably at the wheel. All it wants is to feel safe and loved, but its methods just don't work in an adult world. Now, let's move on to the second person sharing the same home with it. The second person within us is the complete opposite of the first. This is the adult self. This entity is built on pure logic, planning, analysis, and responsibility. Its sole purpose is to be productive and achieve goals. It works like an internal project manager, a CEO. It makes lists, calculates risks, simulates the future, and tries to suppress and control the emotional outbursts of the child self. The adult self's greatest strength is its ability to operate on the reality principle. It asks questions like, what is here and now? What do I need? What makes sense? However, it also has a major weakness: excessive rigidity and a lack of compassion. Because it is constantly focused on the future, it cannot enjoy the now. It constantly tells the child self, shut up, you're illogical, keep working. This is your perfectionist, judgmental, never-ending inner voice. You're not good enough. You should work harder. You're a failure. If you are like that, You are worthless. So how does this adult consume you? The answer is, it uses anxiety as fuel. Because it always aims for better, it can never reach enough. This creates a chronic feeling of dissatisfaction, exhaustion, and meaninglessness. If you constantly feel tired, joyless, detached from life, and like a slave to a to-do list, the adult self-regime has probably transformed into a harsh dictatorship. It exists not to live life, but only to get it done. So, will the battle between these two ever end? That's where the third and most powerful person comes in. Now we come to the third and most important person within us. This is not a personality, but a position. Its name is conscious awareness, or the observer self. This is not the you who experiences the emotions of the child and makes the plans of the adult. This is your pure awareness that observes and notices everything that is happening. The characteristics of this being are unique. It is timeless. It exists only in the now, not in the wound of the past or the anxiety of the future, but only in this breath, this moment. It is non-judgmental. It doesn't judge the child as weak or the adult as cruel. It only says, look, right now the child self is afraid, or right now the adult self is worried. It is powerful because it is not the experience itself, but the owner of the experience. It is like the sky watching the clouds. The clouds are emotions and thoughts come and go, but the sky or awareness is always there. So how does this observer give you freedom? The answer is revolutionary. It is the mediator that stops the internal war within you. When the child self cries, before the adult self can start scolding it, the observer steps in and asks, what do I really need here, right now? This question silences the battlefield. Perhaps the child needs to feel safe. Perhaps the adult needs some rest. The observer sees these needs impartially and leaves the responsibility of responding to you, the whole you. So how will you use this theoretical map in your daily life? Here's a simple 3-step formula to transform this trio into an internal team that works in harmony, not against each other. Step 1. Identify. This is the observer in action. The moment you feel an emotional reaction or an internal conflict, just stop. Take a step back and identify the voice within you. Is the child speaking? Is it saying things like, I can't do it, everything is awful, or nobody loves me? Or is the adult speaking? Is it saying, don't show weakness, work harder, or this feeling is ridiculous? Ignore it. Step 2. Validate and identify the need. If the child is speaking, say to it silently, I hear you. I see you're scared. You need to feel safe here. This simple act of validation will calm its panic. If the adult is speaking, say to it silently, I see your efforts. I know you're trying to protect us. We also need some compassion and rest right now. This will soften its harsh criticism. Step 3. Make an informed choice. You are no longer just reacting. Now, in this situation, what would you, as a whole person, want to do? What would be a choice that combines the child's need for security with the adult's problem-solving approach? Perhaps you start with a deep breath to calm the child, and then take one small, logical step to satisfy the adult. Use this formula whenever you feel the urge to attack a meal, during an argument, when you're procrastinating, or when anxiety rises. Each time, you will strengthen cooperation, not the war within you. So, there are 3 people living inside you: the emotional child of the past, the planner adult of the future, and the wise observer of the present. Your quality of life is directly proportional to the quality of the relationship between these 3. The moment you introduce them, listen to them, and allow them to work together as a team instead of pitting them against each other, your inner chaos will stop reflecting onto the outside world. Before we finish, ask yourself this for a moment. Are you really here right now, or is your mind somewhere else? The child within us often wants to speak. but the adult self may postpone hearing it. Awareness isn't about silencing these two voices. It's about being able to hear them both. If this video stirred something in you, liking it is a great way to signal that this content is meaningful to you. Also, write in the comments, which voice did you feel was more dominant inside you today, the child or the adult? Sharing this is the simplest way to realize you're not alone. And if you want to deepen your understanding of your mind with more content like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself, and don't forget to remember where your mind really is.